Okay, today I'm going to read a book called um, New Kid on Spurwink Avenue. And this is a book that was written by a friend of mine named Michael Crowley. And it's a book that I used to read to my children because it kind of teaches you a little bit about making friends with others who are not exactly like you. But I think it's a really fun book and one that I hope that you will enjoy. New Kid on Spurwink Avenue. When Leonard moved into Corey Budd's old house, right away our mom said, "Why don't you invite him into your little club?" It's not a little club, Mom. We must have told her a million times. We're the Spurwink gang. Yeah, well, gang sounds a bit fierce, don't you think? We are fierce. And what if Leonard is boring or something? Not everybody gets in, you know. At least invite him over to play, she said. So we did. We said, "Leonard, want to come up and see Dark Mountain?" We took him up over Old Clothes Ridge, across Trapdoor Swamp, through Flybat Alley to Dark Mountain. And Leonard said, "Nah, man, it's just some old boxes in the attic." They have a good imagination, don't they? But he showed up the next day. So we said, "Leonard, want to play sword pirates?" And we got our swords and shields and headed out to Rummy Sea. "Ahoy, skull and bones, dead ahead. Full rudder, the main jib, mates. Long John Leonard, be smart with your sword." "No, no, man," Leonard said. "It's just a puny stick." And there he was again that afternoon. "Leonard wanna play roundup? Saddle up, yippee-yi-yo, let's ride. Round up that straggler, Len. Lasso that old steer." "Naw, man, it's just the dumb dog." So he's all alone here, and they're playing. That night, Mom said, "How's it going with Leonard?" "Boring, boring, boring. He never wants to do anything. Maybe he's shy. Have you tried to find out what he's interested in?" "Who cares? Nobody wants him in the Spurwink gang." Mom raised one of her eyebrows, the serious one. So the next day we said, "Leonard, want to play hurricane?" And we put on our foul weather gear and hunched out into the storm. Rain whipped our faces, thunder boomed all around. "She's a bad one. Better check the dam. It could go any minute." "Ever seen anything like this rain, Lenny?" "Nah, man, it's just the garden hose." And when we said, "Leonard, want to play circus?" "Ladies and gentlemen, from the jungles of Kairoba, the world's greatest lion tamer, Leonardo." Watch him laugh in the face of danger. See him place his entire head inside the jaws of the fiercest creatures on earth. He said, "No, man, it's just a couple of stuffed animals." "Leonard," we said, "is that your mom calling you?" "Say," he said, "want to come over to my house tomorrow?" "Oh, well, gee, we're gonna be kind of busy." "Oh," he said, "okay." That night we told Mom, "We've tried everything. It takes time to make friends," she said. "This guy could take forever, or worse, all summer vacation." "Whew," we said the next day. We got the whole Spurwink together for some fun. "Hey, where's Gnawman?" somebody asked. "Shh," we said. "Let's head to Kettle Cove before he finds us." But just then came a sudden tremendous buzzing and whirring and clanking. It grew louder and louder. "It's a motorcycle," someone yelled. "No, it's a tank. It's coming down Spurwink Avenue." And before we could even move, the strangest, loudest, and possibly coolest vehicle we ever saw came rumbling down the sidewalk right past us. It pulled a U-turn in Big Liza's driveway, honked, and zoomed by the other way. The entire Spurwink gang was stunned. Finally, someone said, "Was that Leonard?" We hopped on our bikes and pedaled full speed over to Corey Budd's old house. Sure enough, there was Leonard, there was the vehicle, and there in his garage was a whole collection of gizmos and contraptions and wild stuff like nobody had ever seen. Leonard, we said, this is amazing. Did your parents buy this stuff for you? Nah, man, he smiled. I built it. All this? Yeah, that's what I like to do. Build things. Want to see how some of this stuff works? So there they are, looking at all of Leonard's stuff. We spent the rest of the day riding around and playing with everything while Leonard grinned and messed around with his tools. And just yesterday, we thought he was boring. Nah, man, we said, you're a genius. And just so happened the Spurwink gang had an opening for a genius builder. The end. So I hope you liked the book and that you got some messages from it about how it might be kind to be um, kind to others who have different interests in you and maybe just ask them what they like to do.